it is Saturday night and my upstairs neighbor is having a party, and instead of joining him, I decided, you know what? I'm going to sit down and film this video because makeup is so much more fun than a party. I'm totally not being sarcastic. I would much rather be talking about makeup. Let's be honest now. Hey guys, it's Shawnee, aka Total Makeup Junkie 101, and I apologize if you guys can hear the ruckus in my background. Like I told you guys, my upstairs neighbor decided to have a party and it is a Saturday night, so I'm letting him do his thing. But you guys may be hearing a little bit of music and or bass thumping in the background. I wasn't going to let the music stop me from talking about this package that showed up at my door a couple days ago. This is the, of course, Kylie lip kits. So this is what the outer box on the packaging of them looks like. Kylie has 6 different shades as of right now in her lip kits, and I have 3 of them. Now just to let you guys know, I have 2 shades from her original release, which are Candy K and Dolce K, and then I have 1 shade from her new release, which is called Posie K. In today's video, I will be talking all about these, telling you guys my thoughts on the formula, anything that I have similar to it. I will be showing you guys swatch dupes. I will be swatching all 3 of these shades on my lips, letting you guys know what I think of the formula. So basically, it is going to be an all-inclusive video on these little puppies. Now, before we jump into a review on these, I did want to do a little bit of a disclaimer because on the picture that I posted of these on Instagram, I got quite a few interesting comments. First things first, we are all adults here, and if for whatever reason you don't like Kylie Jenner or the Kardashian family, you are completely and totally entitled to your own opinion. I myself have no opinion on them one way or the other. I don't love them, I don't hate them. They are just people in the world that I coexist with. Now, for some reason, the fact that I did purchase these myself and I did give the Kardashian family my money, if that is going to bother you for whatever reason, please just click out of this video. This is just meant to be a helpful video for those of you guys who are genuinely interested in this product. Now, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the review. These products retail for $29 a piece, and I've heard some mixed comments on the pricing. Personally, I don't feel like that's a bad price considering you do get a liquid lipstick as well as a lip liner in each of these kits. And if you were to break down the price, that's $14.50 you're paying for the lip liner and the liquid lipstick. And if you were to just walk into the MAC store and purchase one of their liquid lipsticks and one of their lip liners, you would be paying a lot more than $29. So I don't feel like that's a bad price. Now the box itself is really, really cute. It has kind of like this foiled lip on it, and then it does have the little dripping lipstick drips, and it does have Kylie's tips on how to achieve the Kylie Jenner lip. Although it literally just says line lips with lip liner and fill lips in with liquid lip color, which I think we all knew that. So this is what the duo itself looks like. Of course, this is the liquid lipstick. This is the lip liner. The lip liner has 1 gram of product in it, and the liquid lipstick has 0.11 fluid ounces. Now, the first rumor I want to address with these is the fact that people are saying these are just repackaged ColourPop products. Now, what I have to say about that is, yes, Kylie is using the ColourPop factory to manufacture her makeup. I don't really think there's any ifs, ands, or buts about it because I've seen multiple videos where she has taken of her and the owner of ColourPop in the lab, and I mean, that's where she's making her products. There's no question. Now, with that being said, I do think it is a big misconception that people think if 2 brands are made in the same factory that they are using the same ingredients. That is so incorrect. I couldn't even point more fingers at how wrong that is. There are so many makeup items that have their products made in the same factory or the same lab. That does not by any means mean that they are the same exact product. A factory just consists of machinery. So basically, yes, ColourPop product is probably being made on this conveyor belt over here, and the Kylie lip kit is probably being made in this conveyor belt over here. That does not mean that the ingredients that are going into the products in this conveyor belt are the same as the ingredients going into the products in this conveyor belt. Do we all understand the analogy here? I will say that the packaging on these is very, very similar to ColourPop packaging, especially the lip pencil. I think this packaging is identical to the ColourPop lip pencil. It's like that plastic pencil, and I think it's the same size. It's got the same cap. I mean, it's exact. Okay, now talking about the formula, because I know that's probably what you guys were the most excited about. I definitely think these are different than the ColourPop liquid lipsticks. These apply a lot more creamy, and they do set down really nicely to a powdery finish, and they do crack a little bit on my lips. Now I do have a lot of lines in my lips, so just keep that in mind. So once they do dry down and I kind of smile, you can see some cracks. I don't know if that has to do with the colors I picked, because all three of the shades I have are on the lighter side. She does have a darker brown and a red and even a lighter nude from what I have here. Now I did find this formula to do the inner crusty ring thing that I know people are referring to as the butthole lips. I don't know where that started or where that came from, but I guess we'll just go with it. This does give you the butthole lips. And the closest formula I can think of is the new reformulated version of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. Like the shades Veronica, Trust Issues, Dusty Rose, those colors, I definitely feel like the formula on those is pretty similar to this. These definitely don't last the longest on me, but they are relatively waterproof. Oil will definitely break these down. There's no doubt about it. Oil is what breaks down almost all matte liquid lipsticks. But even if I'm eating something that's not particularly greasy, say like cereal, I had a bowl of cereal and the entire inner part of my lips was crusty and faded. It is an interesting formula, but at the same time, I don't think it's anything particularly amazing or incredible. I don't think it's bad by any means. If she were to release any really, really unique colors that I've never seen from any of my favorite liquid lipstick brands, I would probably buy them. In terms of if I'm going to purchase a red or a brown, which I have a million red and brown liquid lipsticks, I definitely won't. I'm happy with the three that I have, but this is not my go-to formula. Now I'll talk a little bit more about the formula after I show you guys all three of the colors that I have in the Kylie lip kit on my lips, as well as swatched up close on my hand. So let's jump into it. This first shade we have on my lips is called Candy K, and I did put on the lip liner and then top it with the liquid lipstick. So this is what it looks like on my lips. You guys can see it is a light pinkish nude color, and I was pretty worried about this one being too light on my skin, but lucky for me, this is that perfect light pinkish nude. I definitely don't think I could go even one shade lighter than this. It is just light enough for me. Next up we have Dolce K, and of course I do have the lip liner on as well as the liquid lipstick, and this one is more of the brown based nude. This shade is my personal favorite out of the three that I have because it's the one that cracks the least on me, and it also looks the most natural. It's practically like my perfect nude matte liquid lipstick. I really, really like this color. And the final shade I have is Posie K. Now, once again, I have the lip liner and the liquid lipstick on. I really wasn't sure what to expect with this color because there weren't a lot of swatch pictures before I purchased it. And this is another kind of nude color, but it's definitely a much more mauve-y pinky nude. I just really like the way it looks on my skin tone. It is a slightly pinker, slightly brighter nude. It brings a little bit of life to the face. I really, really love this color. So I hope those lip swatches were helpful to you guys and it helped you decide what these colors look like on a skin tone like mine. Just for reference, I am an NC45 in MAC, so I'm definitely more on the medium tan to tan dark side. Now the scent on these is something that I am absolutely in love with. It smells exactly like the Milani Amore matte lip creams to me. It is that really, really strong cupcake frosting scent. I love it, but I could definitely see where it would be a little bit nauseating for someone who doesn't love super sweet scents. Now, as far as the formula on the lip liners, I actually think these are almost identical to the ColourPop lip liners. That's kind of why I heavily focused on the formula of the liquid lipstick, because I do feel like these are different than the ColourPop ones. But these lip liners, I really do feel like they're the same. They are super, super pigmented, really matte, really creamy. But with that being said, I'm not particularly picky on lip liners. I love the ColourPop ones. I love the MAC ones. I love the Milani Color Statement. I love the Rimmel ones. There are just so many from the drugstore that I love that I don't know, I wouldn't buy this kit for the lip liner. So after I received these in the mail and I was testing them out, I spent a whole day swatching these next to almost every single liquid lipstick I have in my entire collection. And I have come up with some comparison swatches for you guys so you guys can see if you own similar colors or potential dupes in your collection already. I do want to make it very clear that I'm strictly talking about color dupes. None of these are formula dupes. So if you are interested in this product for the formula, none of these have the same formula, but you can get very, very similar colors. Okay guys, so I just wanted to start off by showing you the three lip kits side by side. From left to right, we have Candy K, Dolce K, and Posie K, so you guys can see the differences between the three colors. So in this first set of swatches, we have Candy K swiped across the top horizontally, and then we have the dupe that I found, which is the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bedtime Flirt. That is going vertically up and down, and you can see that the colors are pretty similar. The Kylie lip kit is slightly darker, but they give a very, very similar vibe on the lips. For this next set of swatches, we have Dolce K swiped across the top horizontally, and the first vertical swatch you guys see is the OFRA Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Pasadena. I do think it's very similar, but it is slightly lighter. The shade that I think is the most similar, though, is the second swatch you guys are seeing, which is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Beeper. This is almost exactly the same, if not the exact same color as Dolce K. And now for the final comparison shot. You guys can see I have so many comparisons to make against Posie K. So I have Posie K swiped across the top of my arm horizontally, and all 6 of the vertical swatches are 6 different liquid lipsticks. The first 3 swatches you guys are seeing are all ColourPop Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks. From left to right, we have Clueless, Lumiere 2, and Bad Habit. And I would definitely say the very first swatch, which is Clueless, is almost the exact same color as Posie K. Now, the only reason why I swatched the other 2 colors is because I wanted you guys to actually see a comparison shot of those next to Posie K. Now, in terms of the fourth swatch in, you guys can see that is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade number 13. The fifth swatch is the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Precious. And the last swatch you're seeing is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Patina. And I will be perfectly honest, all 3 of those last shades are practically identical to Posie K. I think if you already own ColourPop Clueless, or the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in number 13, or the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in Precious, or Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Patina, you probably don't need Posie K unless you're looking for something with the same color with a different formula. Please don't forget that I am strictly doing color comparisons. I am not by any means saying that the formula on any of these products is the same. I'm just saying that the colors themselves are pretty much identical. So I hope those little swatch comparisons and color comparisons were helpful to you. While I don't necessarily feel like any of these 3 colors are super unique, there are definitely things on the market that can give you a very, very similar look. I think there are a lot of people giving these really, really harsh reviews because of the prices. And the one thing I will say is I really, really dislike the shipping charge. I think I paid about $10 to ship these to me, and she literally shipped them from like down the street. So I definitely think that was way too much money to pay for shipping. So that's pretty much all I have to say on these Kylie lip kits. Are these my next holy grail? No, not by any means, but I also don't think they're bad. I think if you are interested in trying them, you'll probably be pleasantly surprised. I was pleasantly surprised because I did have very, very low expectations for them. I really hope this review and seeing all of the swatches on my lips, as well as comparison dupes to other products I have in my collection, I hope this whole video was helpful to you guys. Please don't forget to thumbs it up if it was. Thank you guys so, so much for being so supportive and loving and kind, and I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys in my next video on Monday. I will see you then. Bye! 3 of these brands hand make their products. These are not mass manufactured in a factory. 2 different color combinations in the 28 pan palette. I have the green brown combination.